So, I don't think 13 minutes was long enough to dissect this ticking time bomb of a relationship. Welcome back to me redoing old videos I made when I first started this channel. While I was OCD nitpicking the relationship of Miranda and Mr. Skidmarks, I decided to circle back on Carrie and Aidan as well because there's honestly so much to unpack here. Their love story has it all, covering issues such as differing attachment styles.
The irony is Aidan's acting exactly the way I wish Big would have behaved, and I'm behaving just like Big.
Infidelity.
Aidan, I slept with my ex-boyfriend.
Once?
Oh, more than once.
I married another furniture designer.
How was Kathy?
She's great. She's really amazing.
Bruh.
Petty get-backs.
Give me a good morning kiss.
You might want to brush your teeth first.
Bruh.
Her breath smelled like straight up shit.
It feels like a two-patch day. I think I finally kicked that bad habit. Ooh, ow, ow. Well, that kind of hurt.
I was just making sure it was on good and tight.
Listen, I don't have to work tomorrow, so come on over if you want.
Oh, come on.
But Aidan never showed up, and at about 3 a.m., it became very clear that I was being punished for my big mistake. Sweeties, don't walk in. You're not done yet, honey. Poor Pete's poo-poo platter continued for so many blocks, I got worried and decided it was time to take him home.
Lies.
I think I should get back to the city. I have that meeting to get ready for. 4 hours later, I kissed Aidan goodbye, kicked the mud off my boots, and had a New York steak with my New York ex. How about I take my tall drink of water out to dinner tonight?
I was going to hook up with some of my buddies over at Steve's bar.
Can I get you a drink, or? No, thanks, I'm not staying. I don't want to interrupt the night with the guys. So, where are the guys?
Oh, man, the guys blew me off at the last minute, so I came down here to hang out with my buddy Steve.
I'm sorry. Where's Steve?
It's kind of slow, so Steve went to get a burrito.
I told Aidan I was taking Pete for a walk, and he believed me, which only made it worse.
Trust issues.
I want to make this official and lock this thing down. Carrie, I want the whole wide world to know that you're mine.
Who else's would I be? You still don't trust me. I can't marry you to make you trust me.
Real estate drama.
You're not buying my apartment for me.
Not for you, for us. I can sell my place and buy this place and that place next door.
Aidan's evicting her?
He's not evicting her. He's giving her 30 days to decide what she wants to do. This is more than fair. He's asking you to buy your apartment for the exact price he paid, or you can vacate and he'll sell it.
A failed engagement.
It's such a beautiful ring.
I love you, Carrie. I want to live my life with you. What do you think?
Well, we're waiting.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Oh, you know, same old, just writing, gallivanting, eating, you know, the usual.
Carrie,
What?
forgetting the most important thing.
Bruh.
Oh, geez, I'm engaged.
Let me see. Where's the...
Oh, it's here. It's right here.
You don't even wear that ring on your finger.
A rebound baby.
Hey, I had a baby.
A f***ing 5-year hiatus.
Are you saying that you're not going to be coming back up here every other week like we've been doing?
I am.
God, I can't believe we're back here again.
We're not back here again. Just give me some time.
How much time?
Till Wyatt's out of his teens.
That's 6 years.
It's 5. His birthday's next week.
What kind of shit is that?
And most importantly, the ghost of John James Preston.
I hate that he calls here I don't want you to see him ever again.
Can't do that. He's in my life. He's in my life.
Bradshaw, how's the pain? How can we hurt you?
It's me. Is Carrie there?
He's having girlfriend problems. I'm gonna be just a minute. He's in my life. I invited him up.
I don't want him in my house.
He's in my life.
Carrie, I want the whole wide world to know that you're mine.
Who else's would I be? He's in my life.
You still live here?
Yeah, I moved back.
Well, you said go back to your place. I just thought you had a different place. This is where we ended, with the f***ing wall I couldn't break through.
Stop! Stop! Aidan, stop it!
Remember the floors that I redid? I can't go in there again with all that.
The crazy part about this whole saga is that, unlike Carrie and Biggs, it's still not done. As of me writing this, and just like that, season 3 has yet to premiere, but absolutely includes some more Carrie and Aidan drama, as evidenced by this behind-the-scenes clip.
They're all like, I have a whole
Ooh, that can't be good. I find their relationship interesting because, number one, it shows the trials and tribulations of a woman cheating, officially turning Carrie Bradshaw into one of the earliest, if not the first, of TV's female anti-heroes.
I'm having an affair with Big. Do you hate me?
Second, it also illustrates a relationship between two people who love each other but just simply don't belong together. A lot of the fandom loves Aidan and thinks that he and Carrie should have been endgame, but my opinion is that Aidan was a good man in season 3, but he simply wasn't the right guy for Carrie. Their core values were too different. Carrie was an extroverted city girl who was anything but traditional.
I'm what you call a bona fide city girl.
Period.
Aidan was an introverted all-American country boy
Pack your bags, little lady. You're coming to the country with me.
who fell in love with the first shiny, unattainable girl that came his way. If they'd stayed together, I guarantee that Aidan would have pressured her to leave New York City, move to the country, and start having babies. For this reason, her endgame should have been Alex's old ass.
My lover is not old.
But anyways, let's get into their mess. Like my other series, this will cover all of the seasons he appears in, the movie, and the reboot. And since season 3 doesn't premiere until sometime this year, we will indeed be here for a while. We begin season 3 with Carrie slowly getting over the news of her slippery ex-boyfriend's marriage to an extremely Charlotte-coded woman. After avoiding getting peed on by Roger Sterling
Get each other all fresh and clean, and then let you pee on me.
and dating a scary bisexual guy,
well, before you, there was Kayla. And before her, Leslie.
And before Leslie, there was Mark.
Are you homosexual?
A what?
I'm homosexual.
Carrie is seemingly on a small timeout from dating. That is until Stanford drops by and pretty much demands that she shelve her Vogue veg out session to gawk at a single guy in a furniture store.
There's a beautiful man downtown selling beautiful furniture. We're going.
I got a whole afternoon planned with Australian Vogue. I'm not just gonna drop everything to go downtown to see some cute guy.
He's straight.
And before Leslie, there was Mark.
I get my purse.
She goes and is immediately sexually harassed by Aidan's dog.
Okay. Okay. Down. That's bad doggy.
I like you, and I want you.
Aidan shows up and rescues her from this budding interspecies romance. Carrie noticeably doesn't give Aidan her name right away, but makes up for the omission by lying about being a designer to get one of his chairs for the cheap after he does this.
I'm Aidan.
I'm humiliated. This is a beautiful chair.
This leather's about 100 years old. I stripped it off an old railroad car seat. Here, feel this. Soft, huh?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
I'll take it. I'm a designer. Carrie Bradshaw Designs.
Can I take you out to dinner sometime?
And with that panty wedding interaction, Carrie has a date scheduled with Aidan. They have a nice date, wrapping up on Carrie's stoop. But as soon as she pulls out a cancer stick, Aidan is immediately turned off.
I have a confession to make. I'm not a designer. I wanted the discount. But don't worry, I only lie about furniture. Nothing else.
Damn, he don't got a clue in the fucking world.
You smoke?
Just a little. But don't worry, I only lie about furniture. Nothing else.
I don't want to be a jerk. I can't date a smoker.
Really?
Now, Aidan isn't wrong for telling her that he can't date a smoker. Carrie isn't wrong for being a smoker. Well, kind of. Carrie considers not seeing him again because, as we all know, smoking is a huge part of Carrie's personality, for better or for worse. But Carrie has a habit of changing herself to win over a man. So even though she's a legitimate nicotine addict, she tells Aidan that she's quitting.
Well, I've been thinking about quitting anyway, so why not now?
Can you do that?
It was one of those great early dates where you have so much to say that coffee turns into a movie turns into a long walk, and a long walk turns into the beginning of cold turkey rehab.
Want to get a bite to eat, some dinner?
I was completely ready to trade in my crush. Well, maybe a quick bite.
She even goes as far as to abruptly end their 8-hour date for a hit of menthol, but her crackhead energy made her leave behind her cardigan.
Would you like to see a dessert menu?
I'll take a look.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Oh my god, I forgot. I have that deadline. I have to go.
Oh, God! No! God, please, no!
Is there shit?
Yeah.
Look at this.
Carrie.
Although Aidan probably should have just noped out here, especially considering that the cigarettes could very well have represented a certain toxic ex-boyfriend that she's not over, the two trudge forward with Carrie beginning to quit smoking cold turkey.
I really did it for me. I just hope he's worth it.
This could also represent her painful entrance into accepting healthier habits and also a healthier partner.
Message!
The next issue arises when Carrie and Aidan go on a string of dates that leave Carrie with the female version of Blue Balls at the end of the night.
Do you want to sleep over?
Yeah, beep, beep.
So I wore my very little dress that left very little to the imagination. Do you want to take this inside?
I better get home.
Whatever.
Now, as I mentioned in my shorter video, if you reverse the genders, this would look really bad. But Aidan explains to Carrie,
I do want to sleep with you. I've slept with women quickly and I'm still single. So my new thing is, I just want to try to sleep with somebody I care about. I really think that I could care about you. And it's only been a week and a half. Don't people date anymore?
He gonna think I'm a hoe.
She continues to wrestle with this as they progress further, with Carrie's anxious, avoidant paranoia leading her to think that he doesn't really like her despite his actions.
I think we're just friends who kiss occasionally. Why are you whispering? Because he's still here. All we did was eat Chinese takeout and watch Zorro, and now I'm working and he's reading a paper on the John or something. This isn't romance, this is bullshit.
They go on another date to a blues club, and then Aidan basically hints that he's ready to smash.
What do you think about me staying the night?
What about Pete?
Well, I arranged for the Super's kid to walk Pete and feed him.
Their relationship finally consummated. Now Carrie is on to her next withdrawal symptom.
What's wrong?
I don't know. And the truth was, I really didn't. And then I realized it. For the first time in my life, I was in a relationship where absolutely nothing was wrong.
I feel the need to say here that Carrie's father abandoned her when she was little.
What would your father say about you quitting?
Well, my father wouldn't have a whole lot to say about quitting. He quit my mother and me when I was little. I was 5.
Why'd he leave?
And her mother was neglectful.
Wow, I couldn't even get my mother to pick me up after school.
As someone who also has distant, neglectful parents who abandoned me, I can say from experience that this will absolutely have adverse effects on your adult self. Carrie doesn't know what security feels like, having only dated men like Kurt and Big. And when she did meet someone normal, she immediately f***ed it up.
I was deep into the sex phase and completely freaked out. There had to be something sick and off about him.
Carrie.
So when someone secure and reassuring like Aidan comes along, it's confusing and downright strange. In short, her body doesn't know what the absence of trauma feels like.
Message!
Because of this confusion, Carrie starts pushing Aidan away in small ways, such as questioning why he's single.
Why are you still single?
Why are you still single?
Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you that you're not married?
Telling him to stop being so available to her.
You're so available to me, and I'm so available to you. Maybe we're both just too available.
And refusing to meet his parents.
My folks are coming to town this weekend, and I wanted you to meet them.
I've been thinking about this, meeting your parents. And I was just wondering if it's a good idea.
This is absolutely a red flag for Aidan. Luckily for Carrie, she's shocked out of wanting to keep Aidan at arm's length when she sees Big at the opera Charlotte invited her to.
You know what, honey? I'm not feeling so. I'm gonna go home, right?
Carrie finally realizes that Aidan's availability is good.
I'm realizing that maybe there is something to this available man thing. Now I know I want to be with a man who wants to be with me.
After freaking out that he's ignoring her even though she told him to.
Hi, it's Carrie calling for Aidan.
He's not here right now.
Oh, just tell him I called? When I hadn't heard from him by that evening, I began to get butterflies in my stomach. I was getting a dreaded feeling that I had played this all wrong.
She goes to meet him and later his parents.
So why haven't you called me back?
You wanted me to be less available, so I was trying to be less available.
Aidan, take that fucking hat off. How do you do fellow kids ass hat?
Can I introduce you to my parents?
I realized then that I had made my stomach flip all on my own.
Aw, this won't last. As I said multiple times in my Carrie and Big deep dive, Big, like most toxic exes, have a natural they're over me radar. So when she attends a magazine party without Aidan, Big naturally spawns and starts bothering her.
And just when I thought I was safe,
Hello?
Dominic Dunn is holding my place in the bathroom.
Who?
Good to see you.
Knowing that another man is interested in her
You make me really happy.
forces Big to automatically respawn.
Well, that was very fast.
That was him, wasn't it?
Yes, it was, and he's coming back, so go home to your wife.
She listens to his crazy messages after kicking him out and realizes that now that he can't have Carrie, he loves her.
Wrap it up.
Jesus. Well, I miss you. I can't fucking stop thinking about you. There you have it.
Exactly what I had needed to hear a year too late.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Later, Carrie attends Aidan's furniture show, and when she's done PDAing with him in front of everyone, she sees Big and Charlotte 2.0. Aidan returns with coffee and the awkwardness ensues. Why is this low-key giving sitcom?
Oh, hey. Hey, this is the designer. This is Aidan Shaw.
Yeah, great stuff.
Oh, thanks, man.
Mostly maple and incredibly uncomfortable.
Sorry, I didn't get your names.
Oh no, I'm sorry. These are my friends. This is Natasha, and this is. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Is that hot?
Well, it ain't cold.
Would you put some cold water on this? It was nice meeting you.
Thanks for the coffee.
They seem nice.
Yeah, don't they?
Where do you know them from?
From around like 100 years ago. But don't worry, I only lie about furniture.
Now, if I were Aidan, I would instantly be able to tell that there's some awkwardness between them because body language. While Aidan is off making money, Big drunkenly stumbles over to Carrie and starts shading Aidan.
Where's Paul Bunyan?
If you're referring to my boyfriend, he's doing business.
Ooh, he's a biggin'. Daniel Boone, is he a nice guy?
Where's your wife?
She's got her eye on a beige chair. Everything in my apartment is now beige.
I thought you wanted beige.
It doesn't quite fit. It's not working. I'm getting out.
After failing to convince herself that she's not about to upend the most stable relationship she's ever had, Big leaves her a message.
Hi, it's me. I need to talk to you about what I said the other day.
The right side of my brain told me the right thing was to delete it, but I left it.
Then she calls Miranda over to listen to the message.
7 playbacks later, he wants you to get back together, right? I mean, that's the tone, the high, and then it's important. Is that what that means? Let's listen to that message again.
And then she calls him.
Hello?
I didn't know why I called. I didn't even know what I really wanted, but suddenly my heart was racing.
I thought about it, and it's going to cost me a lot. So maybe you should forget about what I said.
Later, we see Carrie in bed with Aidan, who is offering to improve her home because he cares about her.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this place could use a little work. Let me strip your floors. Just take a day. You won't even know I'm here. A special lady needs a special home.
Here in my arms was a guy who wanted to make my home better. And somewhere out there was a guy who wanted to pull it apart. It wasn't a left or right brainer. It was a no-brainer.
Carrie ends up escaping the noise to write in peace. And then Aidan, who is entirely too trusting, actually gives Big Carrie's location while he's sanding her floors, inadvertently setting this entire shit show into motion.
How did you know I was here?
That guy at your place.
You called my house again?
They argue before Big sexually assaults Carrie into an affair.
I love you.
And just like that, I lost my head.
To know that Aidan is in her apartment, marveling at the work he did, probably giddy with excitement for her to see her brand new wooden floors, not realizing that she's getting her back blown out by the same guy he met a few days ago with his wife. Crazy work. The guilt begins eating Carrie alive, so she confesses to Samantha, who doesn't think Carrie is in the wrong because Aidan hasn't told her he loves her yet.
I slept with Big last week.
Aidan hasn't said I love you yet. Until he does, you're a free agent.
Samantha will later go on to crash the entire out when she gets cheated on.
It's part of their biology. Instead of wasting all this energy condemning it, maybe it's time we all got in line with the reality of the situation.
Where were you on your lunch hour? I stopped by and you weren't there.
I was eating.
Eating? Eating who?
Well, I don't tolerate it. And I'm more forgiving and realistic about human nature.
He's plowing someone else. I think he's doing it on his lunch hour. I'm gonna follow him.
The fact is, the act of cheating is defined by the act of getting caught. One doesn't exist without the other.
You bastard! Now your heart's broken too.
Carrie immediately returns home to Aidan afterwards, only to watch him leave again to drop off a chair in Pennsylvania.
Why do you have to go to Pennsylvania today?
Just for a couple days.
What I needed to do was not be alone.
She does everything she can to distract herself from reaching out to Big again, but...
Listen, we need to talk about what happened with us. It can't happen again. We have to learn to rise above the physical stuff.
You can learn to do that? Next time we're going to a hotel, I can smell the guy on your sheets. Wood chips and Paco Rabanne.
He doesn't wear cologne.
I mean, Carrie, the least you could do was make a rule that y'all don't discuss your partners, but no, she's letting him trash the guy who literally just got done sanding her fucking floors. Because the universe's specialty is black humor, Aidan announces to Carrie that...
I realized something while I was gone. I love you, Carrie.
No less than 2 seconds before he showed up, Carrie removed the big stained sheets from her bed.
Is that too much?
I love you too. Apparently, I had become lovable. I felt awful and so good.
This is so messed up and so entertaining. Carrie and Aidan's relationship trudges along. She stopped smoking and is only seeing Aidan again. But Big swiftly decides to put an end to Carrie's temporary sobriety and once again pulls up on her unannounced.
And then my addiction found me. Hello.
I need to see you.
Mind, I'll call you back.
I'm downstairs. If you don't come down, I'm coming up.
Right, I'll call you later.
Carrie puts on the same shoes she wore in season 1 to seduce Big and then runs outside to meet with her boundary challenge side piece.
I told Aidan I was taking Pete for a walk. He believed me, which only made it worse.
Big and Carrie have their stupid ass couple spat, and Big threatens to leave Natasha, although he literally just told Carrie on the phone.
I thought about it, and it's going to cost me a lot. So maybe you should forget about what I said. I can't do this anymore. Sleep with two people at the same time. I'm going to tell her tonight.
What? No!
And then Pete gets tired of Carrie not actually, walking him and decides to do it his damn self.
You have no right to do this. You can't just come back into my life and fuck it all up.
Well, I think there are two people doing the f***ing here, Carrie.
Shit. Pete.
Her addictions have officially taken over and ruined not only her life, but Aidan's, who did nothing wrong but love and trust her. Plus, she lost his dog, so there's also that.
I felt like nothing. I had lost Pete, and I would probably lose Aidan. So I decided to come clean.
Jesus, I was worried about you.
Oh my God!
Oh, never mind. Pete's okay.
Oh my God, Pete, come here.
Child. Anyway, so.
Oh God.
But Aidan is skeptical of Carrie's prolonged absence and confronts her.
Carrie, I need to ask you something. I don't want to be paranoid here. You took Pete for a walk, and we both know you're not big on the dog walking. And I can smell something. Are you cheating? I can smell the smoke on you.
You stupid, stupid boy.
So now that Carrie knows Aidan is dumb, she decides to take full advantage, screwing Big all over Manhattan in various rated hotels.
In here. It's hot and the windows don't even open.
This room smells like takeout curry.
Even though she fully intends to continue, she admits her dirty deeds to Miranda.
I'm having an affair with Big.
I swear to God, I think my heart just stopped.
And also I'm smoking again. I'm smoking and I'm sleeping with Big.
You have to just stop, okay? Just stop.
I'm stopping. I am.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Carrie has been sleeping with Big so much that she's now getting turned off by Aidan's bedtime behavior.
Stop what?
Making that sound, that kissing sound. It's annoying.
Come here, hon. Try not to do it anymore.
Wood chips and Paco Rabanne.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I'm sorry.
You know, I don't get it. You used to like that sound I make.
Sometimes I wonder if he had an inkling that she was cheating but just didn't want to believe it, because if he didn't believe any of the other glaring red flags, this would have been it for me. With Samantha and Miranda out of the way, it's Charlotte's turn to find out that Carrie is cheating. After a planned cheat session goes awry,
you have to just stop.
I'm stopping.
Bruh.
Somehow I found myself back at the corner of 56th and safe.
How much?
Excuse me?
I see you here before. How much?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Your doorman thinks I'm a hooker.
Did you make any money?
I'm out of here. That Japanese businessman thinks I'm a hooker.
Carrie? Oh my God, what are you doing in this neighborhood?
Carrie, can we...
You don't know anyone who's interested. He's married, Carrie, he's married.
Charlotte, I think I'm aware of that fact.
Hey. You know,
I better go.
Wait, Charlotte.
obviously since Char is getting married, she's the only one of the three to properly get into Carrie's ass over her infidelity.
He's married. I know he's married. Please, Charlotte. I feel bad enough already. Good. You should feel bad. You think about how she'd feel if she found out? Yes, I think about it all the time.
No, you don't. You think about what would happen to you if she found out. I'm getting married in 3 weeks. How would you feel if someone did this to me?
But we already know what happens next. They've gone from Carrie's apartment to nice hotels to trap houses, and now they finally ended up at Big and Natasha's home as the disrespectful cherry on top of the shit sundae.
It was the lowest of the low. I had just finished making love to my married ex-boyfriend on his lunch hour at his apartment while his 25-year-old wife was sunning herself at the Hamptons. I think we should stop seeing each other.
Why?
Are you f***ing dumb?
Hand me the phone. I'm gonna call her right now. Hand me the phone.
Don't be ridiculous.
Vic and Carrie have yet another annoying ass back and forth where they both threaten to blow up their relationships.
You don't want me to call her because you're still in love with that other guy.
The other guy has a name, it's Aidan, and you have a wife, Natasha. If you really wanted to tell her, you would have told her by now.
What the f? You told me not to tell her.
Call her.
If I make that call, are you gonna be there for me?
Are we gonna do this, really?
Oh my God. Shut up.
Remember what I said about the universe having the blackest of humor?
Honey? Natasha is a woman who comes home from the Hamptons early.
Honey, are you here?
I see you. Wait. I knew you were having an affair, but not in my house. Stop! I'm talking to you.
I had always assumed the one who would be hurt in all this would be me. Nearest hospital.
Is she all right?
She's scared and swollen. I have to go.
Hey. I'll call you.
For what? We're so over. We need a new word for over.
She gets home, ready to congratulate herself for quitting the affair, although the choice was pretty much made for her, but...
Surprise! Where you been all day?
Oh, just went to museum. I was walking around.
I'm sure the polygraph was going like this. Like, the bitch is lying. She's lying.
Just gonna wash my face. I'll be right in.
Okay.
Somehow, I had found a way to let myself out of the mess, and I'd made it home.
Girl, shut the f up.
So with the affair officially done, she's left to contemplate whether or not to come clean to Aidan.
I'd finally ended my affair with Big, but the guilt of lying to Aidan was like a hangover I couldn't sleep off.
Now, Carrie had multiple chances to do this. There was this time when she ran into Aidan carving an entire love seat for Charlotte.
2 different types of wood from 2 different trees. They blend together and make it stronger, just like, kind of like 2 people in love.
Okay.
This big old flaw right here, I think it's interesting.
So flaws can be good.
Flaws are the best part.
This was the time to tell him. But if I told him, could he still love me? I wasn't ready to find out.
Although I don't think passing DNA from your ex and his wife to your current boyfriend is necessarily what he means by flaws, this was an opportunity. She had another opportunity when she was outside smoking on her stoop, and Aidan completely gave up hope of Carrie not tasting like an ashtray when he kisses her.
I tried to quit. I just couldn't.
I guess I'll just have to learn to live with it.
But you said you couldn't date a smoker.
You're not just a smoker. I'm not perfect.
What's your flaw?
You tell me.
I knew what his flaw was. It was trusting me with his heart. I need to tell you something.
Well, we're waiting.
I love you.
But instead, this is when she tells him. Aidan shows up dressed like a high school principal in this ill-fitting suit and watches as Carrie squirms every time he gets close to her, to the point where he finally has to ask,
Why do you keep running away?
I'm not running away.
What are you afraid of?
Oh no, it was coming up again. Word vomit. Aidan, I slept with my ex-boyfriend.
right before her best friend's wedding that she's already late for.
Once?
Oh, more than once.
Bruh.
It seems like Aidan was actually going to consider moving past it if it only happened once, but even that was obviously enough times to warrant an STD panel.
What about the wedding?
Bruh.
Maybe you should have told him sooner, or hell, the day after, or basically any other day except today. After Charlotte marries Dale Cooper, Aidan walks back to the wedding venue to formally end their relationship.
I'm so sorry, Aidan. God, couldn't it be like the wood? And that's my flaw, and you're the other wood, and that makes us stronger.
No. No, man. Shit, no, man.
It's not that simple, Carrie. This isn't the kind of thing I can get over. I really love you.
Afterwards, he tracks down Stanford and beats his ass for introducing Carrie to him. Carrie and Aidan don't see each other again until the end of the season, where she and Miranda run into he and Steve on a double date with their new girlfriends.
Hey, hey, look who it is.
That's another thing about New York. You never know who is just around the corner. Hello.
Oh, look at you.
2 beers at a time. What, Miranda and I give you guys a drinking problem?
They're not just for us, so.
Carrie, Miranda, Jessica, Susan.
It's good to see you, Aidan.
Jeez, no wonder Nina Katz made that face. Look at him.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Now, here's my hot take. I think that this breakup was the very beginning of Aidan's villain origin story. Think about it. He was cheated on repeatedly by the girl of his dreams, being unintentionally cucked out by a married finance bro, the complete opposite of him. He was being cheated on while doing free home renovations for Carrie and then literally making a gift for her newlywed bestie. He introduced her to his parents. He envisioned a future with her.
I thought maybe one day I'd build us a love scene.
And it was quite clear that he was not over her when he saw her again. So what does Aidan do? No, not that. Different timeline. He completely changes who he is. In season 4, we will watch the transformation of a good guy gone bad and extremely passive aggressive.
Your next stand-up.
You broke my heart!
I can't marry you to make you trust me. The next day, Aidan moved out.